Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
What's the date today?
December the 15th. The day after tomorrow is little Tom's birthday.
Right. What present should we give him this time? By the way, how old is he?
13 today and tomorrow. 14 the day after tomorrow.
How time flies. He's a big boy now.
And don't forget Mary, Tom's twin sister. It's her birthday, too.
Okay, let's invite all their little friends to come and celebrate.
Is Water Shrinking Festival official?
No, most of the traditional festivals of the minority nationalities are not official.
Don't you think these festivals are more interesting?
What an idea!
Hi, you enjoying the party?
Yes, actually. I don't really know anyone, but it's a nice place. Are you having a good time?
Yes. The drinks are very good. I'm Paul, by the way.
Hello, Paul. I'm Jane. So what do you do?
I'm in finance. You?
Really? Me, too. I work for an accountancy company. T&D, maybe you've heard of them.
T&D? Oh, yes, sure. How long have you worked there?
About 2 years. And you? Are you based here?
No, actually, I'm based in Shanghai. I'm just here for the conference. So, T&DA.
Hello everyone. I'm Rick Fields, and here with me is Bob Copeland.
Howdy folks, and welcome to today's game. You know, Rick, today is a key game between Russia and Canada. As you know, the winner will move on to the finals.
That's right, and it looks like we're just about ready to start the match. The ref is calling the players for the face-off, and here we go. The Russians win possession and immediately set up their attack. Federal gets checked hard into the boards.
Maurice Richard has the puck now, and passes it to the center. He shoots. Wow, what a save by the goalie.
All right. The puck is back in play now. Pavel Bure is on a breakaway. He is flying down the ice. The defenders can't keep up. Slap shot. He scores.
What an amazing goal.
Are you ready to go shopping?
Not yet. I'm not finished with my research yet.
What research?
Reading my fashion magazines. How do you think I know so much about all the latest trends?
But they're just ads.
Duh, that's the point. The people in the ads are wearing what's in. Plus, there are articles on new trends.
John, I was talking to the travel agent about where we might be taking our vacation this year.
I am going fishing in Alaska with my friend, Mark.
What are you talking about?
What's wrong with heading out with Mark for vacation?
You and I have been together for a whole year, and our vacation time should be about the two of us.
Really? Who made that rule up?
With that attitude, I don't really think we have much more to discuss here.
That works for me.
Is your city a historical place?
Not Raleigh. 200 years ago, it was just a small insignificant village.
How did it grow into such a large place?
Large deposits of coal were found nearly and so many industries located themselves here. The village quickly grew into a key industrial center.
As the city grew, it must have absorbed many villages nearby.
Yes, it did. The names of those villages survive as the names of parts of the city.
I see. Are there any building more than 200 years old in your city?
Oh, yes. Several of the buildings from the villages still survive. Many of them were inns for travelers and today survive as pubs. There was a castle near one village, so our city has a castle too.
Really? So your city does have some old history after all.
I left a suitcase on the train to London the other day.
Can you describe it, sir?
It's a small blue case and it's got a zip. There's a label on the handle with my name and address on it.
Is this case yours?
No, that's not mine.
What about this one? This one's got a label.
Let me see it.
What's your name and address?
David Hall, 83, Bridge Street.
That's right. D.N. Hall, 83, Bridge Street. £3.50, please.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Hey.
What's the matter?
This case doesn't belong to me. You've given me the wrong case.
Look at this survey conducted by a website. A quarter of the employees will spend an average of 10 minutes every day online doing personal things. Hi, Francis. What about you?
Well, I just spend 15 minutes or so checking my stock bonds and booking an air ticket for my mother. Anyway, I have done all my work and it is about the time to leave.
Though our company doesn't have a return policy, limiting the personal use of Internet, I don't think the boss will like us to do that.
Certainly, work always comes first.
But it is lucky for us. The company computers don't have software keeping tracks of websites we visit. I have shopped too often online these days.
Well, keep a low profile. What book is that?
I just bought a new atlas. I'm looking this map of the world. Look at Russia. That's a vast country.
Canada, China, and the USA are huge too.
There are several tiny countries in the world too. Countries like Monaco are smaller than many cities.
Those small countries are microscopic compared to Russia. European countries are relatively small. France looks quite big in Europe, but compared to many countries in other continents, it's not very large at all.
Britain is half the size of France, but Great Britain is still one of the largest islands in the world.
The thing with large countries is that often they have vast areas of land that are useless or hardly used. Russia and Canada have enormous areas of ice and forest. How was the party yesterday?
Did you enjoy it?
Oh, don't talk to me about yesterday. It was the most awful evening I've ever had.
Why? What happened?
Well, John had promised to be my date, but he stood me up. I waited for a full hour in the cold wind.
So how long did you stay?
I left after the opening dance. I couldn't wait to get out of there. What are your hobbies?
Sports.
Like what?
Basketball and swimming.
When it comes to select a fund, you will always read, past performance is not an indication of future results, Can you believe that?
Maybe it is right since everything is possible. You know the market changes quickly these days. But I still have doubted those funds with bad stock performance. For me, his stock record is the very important criteria to decide which to buy. I really want to decrease the risk, reach the minimum and achieve the maximum returns.
But I still have doubted those funds with bad stock performance. For me, his stock record is the very important criteria to decide which to buy. I really want to decrease the risk, reach the minimum and achieve the maximum returns.
If you refuse to take risk, you can't have better returns.
I will think about it.
Have any plans for the weekend, Tom?
Yeah. I'm going for a hike in the southern Rocky Mountains.
Oh, do you go hiking often?
I go as much as I can. I love hiking because you can really get in touch with nature.
It would be nice to get out of the city. Do you want some company?
Sure. But it will be a long hike, 30 miles in 3 days. Have you been hiking before?
Yeah, I go a lot too. I saw a bear and a mountain lion on my last hike.
Wow, you must have been pretty far away from the city.
Yeah, my friend and I hiked in a very wild part of the national forest.
Well, bring him along too. We'll have a great time this weekend.
Thanks, I'll ask him.
Going to the cafeteria?
No, I am not eating there anymore. I have ordered my favorite food in the restaurant around the corner. The food served in the cafeteria is not my type. I am a total meat lover. But the cafeteria is doing its best to force me to be a vegetarian. They have been serving the Chinese cabbage and white gorse for 3 days. Haven't you noticed that?
That's fine with me. I don't hate vegetables and I don't eat much during lunch.
Well, then the cafeteria suits you best. But anyway, if you like to have a lunch outside the company, feel free to join me anytime.
Hello, I'm Jason.
Hi, my name is Dolma.
Nice to meet you, Dolma.
Good to meet you too. I like NBA very much.
Did you watch NBA games before you came to the US?
No, I didn't.
What a pity.
Do you like NBA?
Yes, of course.
Who do you like best of the NBA players?
Kobe.
So do I.
Let's go to watch an NBA game tonight, shall we?
That's fine. May doesn't get along very well with her mother-in-law.
Yeah, that's just what is troubling John.
Poor John. He is bothering both sides of this bread.
This situation isn't easy to handle.
Our national economy is increasing hand over fist.
That's really a good phenomenon to see.
I hope it'll continue for a long time.
Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.